All right. So first, I'll give you one question where you will tell me how to solve it using the middle term split. And next, of course, we are going to start with the quadratic equation. That is very simple. Okay, quadratic equation is very simple. It's just at one place you have to find out the square root. That's it. So let us start first with one middle term split, and let's check whether you have remembered this or not. Also, Manya, that middle term split questions you have to practice if you want to become better at it. So more practice, you'll become more better at it. So x squared plus 5x plus 6. Tell me, what is the first thing that we do in the middle term split, of course?
First, we will multiply first term and second term. First
First
term and
is,
last.
okay, what is that?
6x.
6. Okay, do we multiply the coefficient?
No.
We multiply the coefficients, right? Just to make it little more easier, I would say. So it's 1 times 6, right? What is the coefficient of x squared? The coefficient of x squared was 1 in was a in the general form, the standard form, right? That a is nothing here, that means 1, right? Here nothing means not 0. So it's like 1 is getting multiplied. So 1, and then the last term, Manya, which is 6, right? What is 1 into 6? 6.
6.
Of course. Now you have to tell me that 6 in, like, by which two number you will multiply, or which two number will you take so that you will get the product as 6? Which two number will you take so that your product will be like, so that your answer would be the same, 6? Would it not be 2 into 3? Of course, because 2 into 3 is giving us 6, right? And also, if you
Yes.
notice that if you add these two numbers, you're also getting the middle term, is it not? Correct? So x squared plus, can we not write down 5x as 2x plus 3x? So we have done the splitting of the middle term. That is why you know that it is called middle term split. And then plus 6 as it is. Any doubt in the first step, Manya? All the questions you have to solve using this only. Of course, you have to think a little bit after doing the product, after multiplying the first term, the coefficient, of course, and the last term, the constant. You have to think about that which two number will you take, so that their multiplication will be that number, and also that number, if you add or subtract, you should be getting the middle term. Okay, after this, do you remember what was the step?
Yes.
Yes, what was the step after this?
Now we
From the
will take
first.
common terms.
Very good. So we'll take x common from the first two terms. So what is remaining in the bracket?
X plus 2.
X plus 2, right? Very
Yes.
good. That is correct. Okay. Now from the last two terms, what will you take common? There was a trick also that I had
3.
explained. 3. Very good. So what is remaining inside the bracket is, of course, something that you have
Plus.
already written. X plus 2, right? Now what will you take
Yes.
common?
Now x plus 3.
X plus 3. Okay, very good. We'll write down one time. And then what is left?
X plus 2.
Correct. But this, of course, is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0. Everything is equal to 0 because we ultimately have to find out the value of x. So after this, what was the step, Manya, if you remember?
Yes. X plus 3 equals 0.
Very good. Or x plus 2
Uh,
equals 0. So what is the value of x?
X equals 0 plus minus 3.
Minus 3, and here x is equal to minus 2. I think it's very clear, right?
Yes.
So this was our middle term split that we had completed already in the last class, Manya. So you can do more and more questions. I have already sent a lot of questions to you that you can solve using the middle term split. Today, let us understand how do we solve the quadratic equations using the formula, right? Using quadratic formula. So there is just one formula that you have to apply in all the questions, and you have to solve all of them. Again, this is also like, like something like the cross multiplication method, substitution method, and elimination method. if it is asking you to solve the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula, then you will not use middle term split. And same the other way also. If it is asking to solve, the quadratic equation using the middle term split, you will not solve using quadratic formula. Remember, Manya, in both the ways, you'll be getting the same answer only. But it's very important that you read the question in question what it is asking, right? Another thing, if nothing is mentioned, right? Solve the quadratic equation and then nothing is mentioned, just the question is given, then what would you do? Your own choice, whatever you want to do. Okay. So how to solve using the quadratic equation? Let's take the same question, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay. And let's see how can we solve this. So first of all, do you remember the standard form of the quadratic equation that we had written, Manya?
Yes.
Ax squared plus bx plus c
Plus
equals
C.
0. This was the standard form, right? Now, what is the formula? Whatever they are saying that solve this quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So that formula now I'm writing, okay? So the value of x will be given by minus b, okay, plus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is one value of x. Another value of x, of course, you can see that we were getting two values, right? Another is same thing, Manya, with just the opposite sign from this plus. Okay, this plus will become minus. Otherwise, all the remaining things are as it is. Now, what do you have to do with this formula? Learn it. You have to learn the formula. Okay. For example, I have learned this formula when I was school and I still remember it. So x is equal to, sometimes we also write down like this, x is equal to minus b plus minus, because, one time you are putting plus, another time you are putting minus. But I wrote it separately so that you don't get confused, right? So ये formula use करना है, okay? So let's solve this question. So first of all, Manya, can you tell me here, what is A, what is B, and what is C? Because you can see that in this formula, we need A, B, C, right? So can you compare this and tell me what is A, what is B, what is C? C is
A
very
will
clear.
be X.
A is the coefficient. Manya, A is the coefficient. What is that? 1, right?
1.
Correct? See, here, imagine if it is 6x squared, then it will be 6. There is nothing. That means 1 is getting multiplied there, right? So it's 1. What is B? B is the coefficient of
5.
x, 5. And what is C? C is the complete thing, the constant, right? So that is 6. Now let's use the formula directly. There is nothing else that you have to do. So you'll write down by using quadratic formula. Just write down this sentence and then write down the formula. So by using quadratic formula, of course, we have x will be minus b. See in the formula what it says? First, let me write down the formula. Minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Manya, in this, of course, you have to just tell me how are you going to put the values. So can you start? Minus as it is. What is b? Everything is there. Everything is in the question.
X will be remain same as X.
X will be same as x, okay, because of course we're finding x. Next, minus as it is, because that is in the formula.
Minus 5
Minus 5 plus,
plus
what will happen
in
here?
bracket
Square root. This is called square root.
square.
B square. What is B square?
Okay. 5 square.
What is 5 square? Can we not write down directly?
5 into 5.
Very good. So it's 25 minus 4ac. Do you know what is the meaning of 4ac? 4 times A times C. That's it. So tell me, 4 into what is A? 1. It is given here. A is 1 into
1.
what is C? 6. 6 done upon 2A, right? So 2 into 2A is what is 2A? 2 into 2 into 1. Got it? A is 1. Mana, clear? Now you have got it. So you just have to simplify this. So x is equal to minus 5 plus root over, what is this? 25 minus 24. Do you understand this?
Yes.
4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 6 is 24, and then upon 2. Let's simplify this further. So x will be equal to now minus 5 plus, what is 25 minus 24? So root over 1, right?
Mm,
Upon
yes.
2.
Mm,
So what is x? X will become minus 5 plus, it is root over 1. What is the value of root over 1? What is square root of 1, Manya? 1
1.
only. Very good. Upon 2, right? Now, I just want to tell you here one thing, that in the formula, do you remember, एक टाइम हमने प्लस पुट किया था और दूसरे में सेम ही था, बस माइनस हो गया था. तो इतना सॉल्व करने के बाद मान्या, ऑल यू नीड टू डू इज जस्ट पुट माइनस साइन यहीं पे, ओके, सो दैट यू डोंट हैव टू डू द सेम थिंग अगेन. और इसके बाद आप दोनों को सेपरेट कर दो, ओके. सो वन वैल्यू इज माइनस 5 प्लस 1/2, or the other is, of course, write down minus 5 minus sign. Do you understand this part? If you want me to do it separately, I can do it, but it will take a lot of time. Ultimately, you are doing the same thing with the minus sign. तो उसको हम एक साथ लिख देंगे और end में अलग अलग कर देंगे, because of course we want two values of x, right? ये clear हुआ step माने, या clear नहीं हुआ? Clear है, right? अगर आप
yes.
जब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो, अब उस वक्त आपको कंफ्यूजन हो कि प्लस माइनस एक साथ ऊपर नीचे, डोंट राइट इट, जस्ट राइट ऑन प्लस, और सॉल्व करने के बाद फिर वापस से जाके नीचे माइनस माइनस कर देना है और एंड में बस सेपरेट कर देना है. ऑफ कोर्स एक बार प्लस को लेके लिखना है, माइनस 5 प्लस रूट ओवर 1 विच इज ऑफ कोर्स 1/2, और एक बार माइनस को लेके लिखना है, सो दैट विल गेट टू वैल्यूज. व्हाट इज माइनस 5 प्लस 1?
1. Oh, sorry, no, 6.
6, are you sure? Minus and plus, different signs. So they will get subtracted. So it's 4. But what is the sign? Sign will always be the number. Sign will always be that sign which is present before the bigger number. So of course it will be minus 4. Is it not?
Yes.
Minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4 upon 2. So what is the value of x? It is minus sign as it is, of course, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. We have got our first value of x, which is minus 2. Second value of x, what will you do? You'll just simplify this. So x is equal to, what is minus 5 minus 1, Manya?
Minus 6.
Minus 6 divided by 2. Again, x will be minus sign as it is. What is 6 divided by 2? It's 3. And that's it. We have got the answer. So what values of x we have got? Minus 2 and minus 3. Do you notice that जब हमने वो middle term split से भी किया था, तो we had got the same answer. Understood?
Yes.
ठीक है, तो ये फॉर्मूला बेस्ड है. लेट्स डू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. माने इसमें आप हेल्प करना मुझे, ओके. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज x square minus 2x minus 3. ओके, सो यहाँ पे यू नीड टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. a क्या है, b क्या है, c क्या है, विद द साइन. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट टेल मी व्हाट इज a, व्हाट इज b, व्हाट इज c. आपको सबसे पहला चीज तो यही करना है.
A will be 1.
वेरी गुड.
B is 2.
विद द साइन. साइन नहीं हटाना है. प्लस रहता तो फिर प्लस का कोई मतलब नहीं होता है, तो ऑफ कोर्स वी जस्ट राइट डाउन 2. बट यहाँ पे माइनस है, सो यू हैव टू राइट डाउन -2, राइट. सी
C will be 3.
-3. वेरी गुड. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? माना राइट डाउन बाय यूजिंग क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला. बाय एनी चांस डू यू रिमेंबर द फॉर्मूला? ट्राई.
Yes.
Okay, tell me. You can also write down this formula in your notebook. Okay, x is equal to
Minus B in root.
what about the sign? Plus and then root, and then we'll put the minus sign later on, okay, so that you don't get confused right now. Minus b plus then b square minus
A B A C.
minus 4ac. What is the meaning of 4ac? Or 4 into a into c upon पूरे पे लिखना है, and then 2a. What is 2a? 2 into a. Now just start putting the values. Tell me. What is the answer? Minus as it is. Minus is in the formula. Minus is in the formula, so minus as it is. Now, what is B?
2, -2.
-2. So we'll be writing again -2. And of course, we don't write down the two signs together. So we'll put a bracket. Plus.
Plus,
Next.
-4.
-2. -2. Let's write down -2 square. Okay. Minus 4 into. What is it?
A
1.
-1.
A is 1 into what
C
is C?
-3
-3. Right? Okay. Upon
upon
2a. So 2 into 1, which is 2 only. So no need to write down 2 into 1. We can directly write down. Okay, next. What is -2? What will this become?
+2.
+2. Plus root over -2 square. What do you think is -2 square?
-4.
-4. Okay. But what is -2 into -2? Of course, 2 into 2 is 4. But what is minus into minus?
Plus
When we multiply, Manya, then we don't see that, oh, what is the sign before the bigger number? That only we do for the addition and subtraction. But when we multiply, the rule was, if you remember, minus into minus is plus. Answer will also have plus. Plus into minus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. But plus into plus is, of course, plus only. So for this, you'll get the answer in positive when you are multiplying. And for this, also you'll get positive. But for the opposite signs, of course, you'll be getting negative. Clear? So what is -2 into -2 now? It's just 4. Got it? Minus. What is 4 into 1 into -3? 4 into 1 is 4. And what is 4 into -3? Is it not -12?
yes.
-12 upon 2 as it is. Next step. 2 plus
Plus in root we will write 4 plus
4 minus and minus together, right? So don't you think minus and minus? Yes, it's plus 12 upon 2.
2.
Next. Let's solve this also, then we'll put the minus sign also below. So 2 plus root over, what is 4 plus 12? 16, correct? And upon 2. Now let's do one thing. Let's put the minus sign also. Okay. So you can start from the top. I'm just starting from here. Minus, minus, minus. So that now we can write down, of course, the two values of x, right? First value of x will be 2 plus root 16 by 2. And the second will be x will be 2 minus root 16 by 2. Do you understand this part, Manya, very properly, or do you have any doubt?
It's clear.
Clear, right? Just formula based, just formula use kar rahe. Okay, so now the question comes, what is the square root of 16? This is very simple, so you can guess it, of course. Which number that you will, like square, so that you'll get 16 as the answer? It is between 1 to 5. Like 1 to 5 के बीच का एक नंबर है जिसको अगर हम स्क्वायर करते हैं तो वो 16 आ जाता है. तो इसीलिए स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 16 वो नंबर होगा. So what is that?
4.
Oh, correct. So we have got the answer. Root 16 is 4. And then upon 2 as it is. और यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? Same thing. 2 minus 4. ये प्लस माइनस जो किया है वो समझ में आ रहा है ना? It's the same thing माने हमें एक बार फिर से माइनस का पूरा लिखने से अच्छा है कि हम उसी में प्लस माइनस साथ में कर दे so that we can save our time. So x will be what? 6 by 2, which is, what is the answer? 3. और यहाँ पे x क्या हो जाएगा? 2 minus 4. What is 2 minus 4?
2.
2 with the sign. Here the sign will be minus upon 2. So what is minus sign as it is? What is 2 divided by 2? It's 1. And we have got the answer. So our first answer is x is equal to 3 and the second answer is x is equal to -1. Got this? No doubt in this? Okay, I think this is very clear, Manya. No doubt in the quadratic formula, right? So I'll give you the next question, and in this one, you have to solve it, and I'll not say anything. Is that okay, Manya? Will you be doing this completely on your own?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So let's get started with a question which is x square minus 9x minus 10. Tell me, what is the first thing that you will do?
First we will write formula.
First, we'll write down.
Formula.
Okay. So by using quadratic formula, what will you write down?
Um, minus b x equal minus b in square root
Plus, first plus x into minus b plus, then square root
minus a
b square
b square
minus
minus 4ac
4ac upon
2a.
2a. Now, do you know what are ABC? You don't, because I have not
Mm,
written it on. So don't you think first we should write on that?
yes.
Yeah,
Uh, a will be 1.
correct.
B will be minus 9
Okay.
and C will be minus 10.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. You have everything on the screen, Manya. Start.
X equal minus 9
Minus
plus
9.
no. In bracket we will write minus 9
Very good. Next.
plus
Plus.
in square root we will
Okay.
write minus 9 square
Very good. Minus 9 square. Here you do
minus
not need to be in hurry. Just write on everything. Okay. Then minus
4 into
4 into
1
1
into
into
bracket minus 10
in bracket minus 10. Okay. Then
upon 2.
upon 2.
Next term will be
Next
x
step will be
equal plus 9
correct.
plus
Plus.
um, minus 81.
Okay. 81 is correct. But why minus? Is
No,
it
plus.
not minus into minus is plus because it is minus 9 into minus 9, right? So 9 into 9 is 81, but minus into minus will become plus. So that will be positive. Agree, Manya?
Yes.
Minus. Next.
Minus 4 1 will be 4 and minus 10.
4 into
Um,
1 is 4. Then
minus 40.
very good. It's minus 40 upon
2.
upon 2. Correct. Oh, 1 second. Upon 2. Next.
X equal 9 plus
Very good.
81 in square root 81
Mhm.
plus 40
Plus 40.
upon 2.
Correct. Next. Let us first simplify more and then we'll put the minus sign also.
X equal 9 plus in square root we will write 120.
120 or 120? Check. 120 is not correct. 81 plus 40. What is 1 plus 0? Of course, 1. And then, is it not 121?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it is 121 upon 2. What is your next step? Do you want to put the minus sign also now?
Yes.
So minus, 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 minus. So now you'll separate it, right? So how will you
Yes.
separate it? Can you tell me the step?
9 plus
9 plus
in square root 120. No.
121 by 2. Or what is the next one?
9x equal 9 minus
Yes,
1 in square root 121 upon 2.
correct. Next step. X is equal to 9 plus. What is the square root of 121? You remember, Mane, I had shared square root chart with you,
Yes.
correct? Yes, because the exam is so near that we do not have a time even to now understand how to find the square root. So right now, in this short span, all you can do is you can have a look at all the square roots. Okay. So if you check, the square root of 121 will be 11. Okay, Manya? You will
Yes.
learn it. You will learn the square roots right now, okay? Because that is the one thing that we can do in the short time. So it's 9 plus 11 by 2. What about the second one?
And 9 minus 11.
By 2. Next step.
X equal 20.
20 by 2. Next. Okay, let's
X
solve this only. What is 20 divided by 2?
10.
10. That's it. We have got our first answer. X is equal to 10. Solve the next one. X equals, what is 9 minus 11?
2 minus 2.
Minus 2 by 2. What is the answer? Minus sign as it is. What is 2 divided by 2?
1.
Very good. And this is your second X. And we have got the answer. Manu, tell me, which one did you find easier? Solving the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula or using the middle term split?
I think formula 1.
Formula, you find it easier, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can we do the next question now?
Yes.
Okay. For the next question, let's do one thing, Manu. You open your notebook, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to write down the question on the screen, and you are going to solve it in your notebook, and I'm going to solve it in on the screen, right? And then you match your answer with my answer. Till the time you are solving the question, don't look at the screen, okay? Because you, when you will solve it, then only you will see that, oh, here I did the mistake, so here I have to improve, right? So
Mm.
next question. Open the notebook. I'll wait. First, like bring your notebook and a pen, and then we'll start solving it.
Yes, I have one second.
You have it, right? Okay.
Yes.
So if you have it, let's write down the first question. Second, I had. Okay. So the question is x square minus 2x minus 15. Now I will not speak anything, but I will solve on the screen and you do the same thing. Okay. And then then you match that, okay, I did this mistake, I did not do this, I left this. Or you can also say that I have got exactly the same thing, Manya, right? So 3, 2, 1, and go. Start. I will be also going slow, okay?
Okay.
You're doing it, right, Manya? Are you getting stuck anywhere?
Yes.
You're getting stuck anywhere, or you are like smoothly everything is going to the next step?
Yes,
Like
I'm
you
doing.
are able to do it. Okay, perfect. Okay, now tell me, you are in which step right now? What
I'm
exactly?
just in second step.
Okay. So now can you also speak what exactly are you doing so that I can hear?
Okay.
Yes.
First, I written the A equal. मतलब first I written the value of ABC. That
Correct.
was
Okay.
A equals 1,
Mhm.
B is minus 2, and C is minus 15. Then I written formula x equal minus b plus in square root b square plus 4ac upon
Okay.
2a. Then I put the values in formula x equal minus, then in bracket minus 2 plus, then in square root minus 2 and I put square
Okay.
on
Very,
minus 4 into 1, then into minus 15. Then I
very
am
good.
doing x equal plus,
Upon two also, right?
yes, upon 2,
Okay.
and
Then
x equal 2 plus in square root minus 4 minus
minus four, or that will become four
plus,
only because plus four. Okay. So that is one mistake that you got right now. Okay. So now
uh,
you will be careful that, oh, minus square will become plus only. Okay. Then after that,
then I am doing
you are doing it. Okay. All right. So continue. Continue and tell me what exactly are you getting. Quadratic, by using the quadratic formula, the question is like very simple. It's just you have to be better at the calculation. That's it.
mm,
So you think you'll be able to solve further, Manya?
yes.
Yes. So now you can skip, right? Now let's do the next question. So here, if I just explain you, if you just look at this, of course, after this step has come, you can just have a look at it, Manya, and tell me whether you have understood it or not, right? So after this, of course, I just solve
Okay.
this. So 2, and then I put the minus sign also, plus minus root over 4. Minus minus became plus, so plus 60 by 2, right? 2 plus minus root over 4 plus 60 became 64, right? Upon 2. And then I separate it. So 2 plus root over 64 by 2 and 2 minus root over 64 by 2. Do you know what is the square root of 64?
No.
8. Do you know how exactly? Like these are very simple, straightforward. If you multiply 8 two times, of course, you'll be getting 64, right, Manya?
Yes.
Correct. So what is the square root of 1? 1. What is the
One.
square root of 4? 2. 9, 3. 16, 4. Are you understanding?
Yes.
That square root of all these are going to be, of course, the number that you can see on the left side. And similarly, 25, what is square root of 25? Of course, 5, because if you do the square of 5, then it is 25. Then square root of 36, 6. Square root of 49, 7. And then see your answer. Square root of 64, which is 8. and square root of 81, which is 9, and square root of 100, which is 10. See, we have got the first 10 square roots, Manya. Yes or no? No.
Yes.
So बाकी के आप अभी फिलहाल learn कर लेना, because if I explain you the square root also, you'll be having a lot of informations together. So I think it's clear, right? So I just put the square root of 64, which is 8. So I got 2 plus 8 by 2 and then 2 minus 8 by 2. So 2 plus 8, 10 by 2, which is 5, and 2 minus 8 by 2, which is minus 6 by 2, which is minus 3. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next question, which will be doing it here on the screen only. Okay. Okay, let's try doing this. Okay, Manya, because you may get this type of question also. So let's see whether you can do it or not. So it says root 3x square plus 4x plus root 3. You have to solve this using the quadratic equation. So can you tell me what is the first thing that you will do?
Yes.
Yeah, tell me. What is A?
A equal root 3.
Correct.
B equal 4.
Very good.
And C is root 3.
Correct. Next, what is the next thing that we do? By using, you can write down this sentence, right? By using quadratic formula. So by using quadratic formula, first you are going to write down the formula. Tell me the formula, Manal. If you'll repeat the formula, automatically it will come and sit in your mind, right? So read, tell me the formula.
Okay.
Minus B
B minus B plus in root B square minus 4AC
Okay.
upon 2A.
तो आपने ये फॉर्मूला लिख लिया है, राइट मान्या? आप लिख लेना ये अपनी नोटबुक में, एंड देन यू कैन जस्ट प्रैक्टिस मोर क्वेश्चंस. आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेंट more than 50 questions which you can practice on your own. So next step, x will be equal to
Yes.
minus, as it is, because that is in the formula. Will it not be 4 because b is 4? Of course, right? B is 4. So it's minus 4 plus
Plus
what?
in root we will write
Mhm.
B 4 square.
Very good. Minus 4
4
times
into
root
A will be root 3
into,
into C will be root 3.
correct, upon
2
2
into
is
root
2 into root 3, which is same as 2 root 3, right? Anya? Okay, next. What is next? X now. Minus 4 plus root over. What is 4 square? 4 square will be 16, right? Minus 4 times. What is root 3 into root 3?
3.
Very
3
good.
into 3.
Upon, yeah. Not 3 into 3, but root 3 into root 3 will become just 3, right? Clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Upon, okay, upon 2 root 3, right? Next. Next step. X will be equal to minus 4 plus, same thing, root over 16 minus What is 4 into 3?
12.
12 upon 2 root 3. Let's go to the next step. X will be equal to minus 4 plus. What is 16 minus 12?
60.
You can just subtract 6 and 2. Right? 1 minus 1 will be 0 only. So 6 minus 2 is 4 upon 2 root 3. Clear?
Yes.
Next. X will be equal to minus 4
4
plus. What is root 4?
2.
Very good. Upon 2 root 3. Now, do you want to separate it? That means everywhere minus, plus, and then you can do in the above equations also, but I'm not doing it right now. But you remember to do it for all the equations. Now, how will you separate it? Can you tell me that step? So you have got this question also. Yeah, tell me.
X equal
X equals
minus 4
minus plus 2
upon
upon
2 root 3
2 root 3, or x equals minus 4
minus 2
minus 2 upon 2 root 3.
3.
Very good. Next step. X equals, what is minus 4 plus 2?
Minus 2 upon
Very good. Minus 2 upon 2 root 3.
2 root 3.
Or x equals, what will be the answer here? Minus 4 minus 2, what will be that?
6.
6 or minus 6?
Minus 6.
Minus 6 upon 2 root 3. Next step. What is x? What do you think? What will get cancelled? Don't you think that this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled?
Yes.
You are understanding how I'm cancelling that, or do you have any doubt in that? Yes, clear, right? And minus sign will come as it is, of course. And then, of course, nothing. So that means 1. And then upon root 3. So that is your first value of x, which is minus 1 upon root 3. Now, can you tell me the next value, the second value? Can you simplify it? How will you simplify this? What will you cancel here? See, the minus sign will come as it is, right? What will you cancel here? And root 3 will also come as it is. So what is the answer of 6 by 2? How can you cancel that? What is the answer of 6 divided by 2? That is what you are solving. Cannot cancel. See, I'm just doing the same thing. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 3 is 6. So is it not 3?
3.
You understand? So what is the answer? X is equal to minus 3 by root 3. You understand this question properly? Manu? Okay. Now we'll be doing 2 more questions, but I'll be doing it little faster. Okay. All you need to do is, Manya, have a look at it. Because when you do the questions, you will see what? One thing, that you don't forget to do the practice. See, I am doing it because I already know how to solve it, Manya. But you have to do it, right? You should have a proper practice right now just to make you understand how exactly things are going on. Just to make you see more and more questions in the class. I'm solving the next question, okay? Yes. So the first question is x square minus 4x minus 12. At any point, Manya, if you feel like, no, stop, I did not understand this step, feel free to stop me. Okay, Manya? All right, so let's start. First thing is a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 4, c is equal to minus 12. Okay, I'm just doing little fast. As I said, if you want me to stop, stop me. By quadratic formula, we have the formula to be x is equal to minus b plus minus, which I'm writing just plus right now. I'll just write down at the end, b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the formula. Now this will become x is equal to minus b is minus 4, so it's minus 4 plus root over b square, which is minus 4 square, minus 4 into a is 1 into c is minus 12 upon 2a, which is 2 into 1, which is 2 only. Next. Okay, next step will be x is equal to, okay, yeah, x is equal to minus minus will become plus, so it is 4 plus root over minus 4 square, which is plus 16, not minus 16, minus 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into minus 12 will become minus 48. Okay, so because 4 into 12 is 48 and then minus sign. So it's minus 48 upon 2. Now if I simplify this, it will become x is equal to 4 plus root over 16 minus minus is plus. So 48. Okay, upon 2. Now this will become x is equal to 4 plus root over. What is 16 plus 48? It's 64 upon 2. Now I'll just put the minus sign also because that is something that we do need to forget. And you write down from the starting, the first step, put the minus sign. So therefore x will become 4 plus root over 64 by 2. 1 second. Yeah, 4 plus root over 64 by 2. And in the second case, it will become, yes, or second case, of course, I'll put the negative sign. So 4 minus root over 64 by 2. So what will be the answer? Answer will become x is equal to 4 plus root over 64, Manya, which is 8 upon 2, or x is equal to 4 minus root 64. Of course, the square root is 8. So 8 by 2. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 12 by 2, which is 6. So we have got x is equal to 6. Here, x is equal to minus 4 by 2 because 4 minus 8 is minus 4. So what is the value of x? It is minus sign as it is. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the answer we have got is x6 and x minus 2, and these are the two answers. Tell me, Manya, I was not very fast here, but did you understand every step or you got any doubt?
No doubt.
You understood everything, right? So, Manya, we have understood the quadratic equation, two basic things, right? How to solve, and very important thing also, how to solve quadratic equation using quadratic formula and middle term split. So both the concepts we have done, Manya. From your side, what do you have to do? What is the extra thing that you have to do? The extra thing that you have to do is you have to do practice. Okay.
Okay.
In the next class, Manya, we will be starting with circle, right? Circle is coming. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you want to start with circle or you want to start with the next topic or like any other topic?
Circles.
Circle only. Okay. So we'll be doing circle. So today, of course, we're not going to start in deep what exactly is circle, but like in just we can cover the basic things. We can cover the like we can discuss the basic informations about circle. So what do you know about circle? We are not just going to study the 10th class thing right now, Manik. Understand that we are just covering the basics. So first of all, circle is a closed shape, right? Circle is a closed shape.
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. Do you know that this boundary of a circle that you can see is called something? You know what is it called? Boundary of a circle is called circumference of a circle, right? This boundary that you
Yes.
can see, this is called the circumference. Have you heard this word before? That
Yes.
is called as circumference of a circle. Okay. Next, what do you think is the space inside the circle is called? We have already discussed
Area.
it. Yes. Okay. Okay, I wanted to choose the pink color, but it is not coming. But this space is called, of course, area, right? So the space inside the shape is called area. Clear?
Yes.
That's a very basic information about a circle. It's a closed shape that is called the circumference, and this is called the area. Now I have the next question, Manya. And the next question is, tell me what is this called, which I am doing here? What is this called? Let us just give a name, O. So what is this point O called? Do you know what is this point O called?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
center of the circle. No, that is called center of the circle. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. From this center, Manya, if I draw a line segment, okay, from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference of the circle. Let us take this as name A. So do you know that this line segment OA is called what? What is OA called? You know that?
Yes.
It is called the radius. Do you know that in a circle, how many radius can we draw?
Infinite.
Infinite. Very good. Yes. Now tell me, Manya, if I'm talking about you only, I'm talking about one girl. But if I talk about your friends also from your school, am I talking about girls?
Yes.
Girls, right? Because you were singular, only one. But now I'm talking about the whole class, whole 10th class, your friends, all your, like friends. So, of course, that will become the plural of the girl, which is girls, right? Same way, here you are talking about only one radius, OA, right? But we have how many radius? Of course, we can draw a lot. So if I talk about, let's say that we have this radius, we have this also as the radius only OB, we have this also as the radius only OC, we have this as the radius only OD, we have this as the radius only OE. So we are talking about multiple radius. So do you know what is the plural of radius? It is called radii. Clear, Manya? You can write down these informations in your notebook also. So how many radii? Now, if you're talking about more than one radius, Manya, don't use the word radius. Okay? And the plural of radius is not radiuses. It is called radii. It's just the plural when we're talking about more than one radius. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, if I have drawn here one radius, which you can see OA, and if I draw exactly opposite to that radius, exactly opposite to that radius, okay, and this is now B. So do you know that this is radius, which we can also denote as small r, and this is also radius, which we can also denote as small r, Manya. So do you know that this r and r make something else? Do you know what is it called?
Mm, no. Diameter.
Yes, very good. So, do you know that this BA or AB is nothing but it is your R plus R, right? Of course, AB is made up of two things, OA and OB. What is OA? R, radius, and what is OB? R, radius. So, what is R plus R? 2R. Do you know that 2R is called nothing but the diameter? So, there is one relation that you have got between the diameter and radius. That diameter is always the double of the radius. Okay, Manya? What is diameter?
Okay.
Diameter is always the double of the radius. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me tell you that these are some basic informations that we covered. Okay, in a circle, Manya, you have so many basic things to learn. First, we will be understanding those things, and then we will be starting with the questions. Okay, so there are terms like, see, center of the circle, clear. Radius of the circle, clear. Radii, clear. Diameter, clear. Circumference, clear. Area, clear. There are more things that you should be knowing, and that is called chord. Okay, arc, sector, segment, tangent, secant, and a lot of other things, Manya. But that we will be doing in the next class. Okay.